Hi there and welcome back to the Rgbargeee channel. This is part 3 of my Let's Play. And we've been really busy. First of all, I filled in the floor. Nobody actually came forward with an idea, so I'm just going to go with what I've got. I've also made a run. We didn't have any jungle trees locally, so I went north. Which is that way, and I had to go about 4,000 blocks before I found anything that wasn't this normal jungle, normal forest or savanna or desert, which was quite disappointing really. Even if I was to link that later on through the nether, I still have an awful long way to travel, so at some point I went from the north over to the west and then came back across, and that is all we found was these normal small forests, flower forests and savanna, and also the deserts. So I farmed some of these trees now. I've also been farming like mad. I've got carrots and potatoes going. I've been breeding my cows, sheep and pigs over here. And because of my obsession with cows, I've got a separate little pit here. And I've been breeding them like mad as well. I filled in the floor with brick and I've put some black glass there. These small pits over here, with the pools in, they've been quite a magnet for squid, so I've had squid available. Also, while I was in the jungle, managed to find some of these, and when I went over for the savanna saplings to grow the acacia trees, I also found some pumpkins, so I've been farming these, just a simple farm, and we'll automate those later, but not for this episode. So I've made a little colour board here. These are each of the trees that I've got. This is the orange of the acacia, which I quite like. I like to build with that. Here's your normal oak and your birch. That light colour of the birch is really handy for building, and if you do want a striking difference, obviously you can use a bark colour. And then these are the two new ones that I got. The jungle, a bit red, probably goes really well with the acacia if you want to break the pattern up, and also the spruce, which I'm having problems with getting it to grow on its own. I've planted it in a 4 pattern so that we get the giant ones, more logs for less work, but it doesn't seem to want to grow on its own like the jungle one did. I have to feed that to make it grow. Obviously at some point, if we get a skeleton spawner going, and I think I know where there is one, when I went over to the savanna, I heard a lot of skeleton noises just on that hill over there. This floor pattern, I've seen it used a lot in videos. I'm really impressed with it for roads and pathways, and you basically just mix together all the different cobble, stone brick, throw in the odd gravel. I've also seen it where they put dirt and grass in, and I'm not sure about that. If I did want to introduce any green, I'd probably go for the mossy cobble. And with the new snapshot just around the corner, 1.8, we'll be able to make our own mossy cobble using vines and stone. So this was originally, it was going to be 10 by 10, and then I realised I'd broken the basic rule: keep the numbers odd, and that way you can always find a centre point to put a door or break up windows quite easily for your build. And I got a bit carried away and I dug all the way down to bedrock. So that's got some supplies together. I've got a couple of chests here full of cobble. Eventually I'll auto process that into stone. On my travels I've now got 27 TNT, so that's 3 temples that I've raided, as opposed to the one which was in part 2. I've also got some books together, and I'll show you how I've done that. Over here are some ponds, and they had the reeds occurring naturally around them. I've been going in there, harvesting them, and then replanting until I got completely all the way around, and that has really built up a quick stock for books, and that'll be great for enchanting. As I've dug down to the bedrock now, I've actually got some diamonds as well, and I've been trying to breed the chickens over this side. They should start to come into shot soon. Here they are. And as I was chasing round picking the eggs up, came over the crest of the hill, and there was another village. So I've now got some armour. I managed to snag this chainmail chest plate off a skeleton. I'll show you how I do the adventuring in another episode. That 4,000 block run, that was a long time. It'd be far too long just for one episode, I expect. But I plan on doing another one. There's still another wood I haven't got, which is the dark oak that you find in the roofed forest. But for today I want to get on and build this. So as I said, I'm going to try and use the acacia, so we'll go to our acacia farm and we'll snag some of this out of here. As you can see, I've been busy. So I'm going to stick with a basic simple design. I'm going to go 5 up in the corners. Glad I haven't made any boots, this would wreck them. And we'll knock this frame up all the way along if I can reach. I've seen a few designs for using this acacia, and none of them have really sparked my interest. They've all looked just too orange. Now, if I was in a mesa biome, I could live with that. That would be fine, it'd fit in, it'd blend in. Wouldn't just be this big orange beacon stuck out in the middle of nowhere. And as it goes, we're probably going to end up with that effect anyway, whether we like it or not. Get over by my bed ready. In fact, I'll just snag these. Well, that orange effect, if I ever do find a mesa biome, I'll show you. But it can work quite well. on my Woodcraft server, which I'll show you one day also. I've used that. I've sunk in some pumpkins as jack-o'-lanterns as the floor, and it's really effective. So what should we use for our base? I'm going to go with, do I like this? Normal stone maybe? Yeah, let's go with normal stone. See if I've got a bit more here ready done. Yes. That isn't going to get me all the way round, so snag one of these, get it smelting. So I'm going to leave a door here in the middle. And I'll bring these all the way across. I may actually break them up and put some more logs in. Let's see what we think. Yeah, I like that. Try it with some glass in. Let's take a look from over here. What do we think? Oh yeah, this will do me. So I need to tear these two out. Got some more logs on me, I have. Do a little skylight there. Yeah. I'm going to have to get some more glass going, I think, as well. How's our stone doing? It's doing fine. I think I've got enough there now. Throw some sand in. Some more ink sacks. I'll convert the glass we've got here into the dark stained. 1, 2. See if that's enough. I don't want to make too much of this dark glass. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this design. And when I expand later on, I think it should be quite easy just to tag onto the side. Should I leave this open? Have we got a view? Not really. Some glass in here. So this is actually, hopefully, going to just be an entranceway to the building, and all this area over here is going to be where I build and extend. I want to have rooms for everything basically. I want to have a room for enchanting, somewhere to sleep that's separate to the main area. Oops. haven't got anything silk touch yet, so that one's gone. All I'm trying to achieve is a little bolt hole at the moment, somewhere when the sun comes down, the moon's come up, I can just dive in there. Oh, sheep. Right, how are we doing for glass? I've got some more now. Let's do another couple of stacks, a couple of rounds even. One. There we go, now that's enough. Throw my stuff on the floor. And it wasn't enough. Oh well. Trying to be too frugal. Let's get this done. There we go. So what to do with the top? I don't want to put stone in again, so I'm going to try some stairs. And we're going to do them out of building blocks down here. The acacia wood. Well, we'll just try one side, I think. So make some planks, make some stairs. I want to try and get these upside down. Let's have a look. Not sure. Oh, we'll go with it for now. It's not exactly a huge house if I ever want to redesign. There we go. I'm going to need some of these for the roof, and that's basically why I wanted to tie the two in together. Oops. The roof's going to be this orange colour, so and no, you can't place stake, not yet anyway. So the new snapshot looking really interesting. 1.8, we get to change the way we're trading, and that's kind of messed me up for this new start. Would have been nice to already have some villages established, because you aren't going to be able to do the perfect villager trading anymore. That's not too bad. Let's make some slabs as well, and we'll get up there and get the roof on. I haven't made any slabs yet, so there we go. And we'll turn all those into slabs. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to do the perfect villager trading anymore, although you are going to have more opportunity to isolate the villagers, which is a bit of a trade-off, but I think maybe the perfect villager type was a bit overpowered. Once you had him set up, it was just unlimited diamonds, tools, whichever you wanted really. Now I think you're going to have to trade more often to keep the better trades available. Let's have a look at that. Yep, that's what I had in mind. It's coming along now. Let's just build some scaffolding. we go. And no, you can't get up there. There we go. So should I go? No, I'm going to do another layer of slabs. Yes, there is another stack, and it's becoming night time. Let's go and sleep. From two of the places that I visited, I got some armour, but I'm still not really equipped just to stay awake all night. No, I don't think that'll be too long now. I'll put a slab there. No, I am going to have to do another layer. I could have just done that in the first place. Oh dear. Now this really isn't my strong point. I'm hoping to get some comments. I haven't had any comments at the moment, which I thought was unusual. But we still are early days with my channel. Hoping to pick up some more people very soon. There we go. I haven't done any networking at all. Just been keeping it to myself, really. It's not a secret though. I've probably just answered my own question. If I need more people, I'm going to have to do some networking. Hopefully introduce myself. I'd really love to be able to get onto a channel, sorry, a server that carries out this sort of activity. The big public servers, I'm just a little bit tired of them. There we go. You don't really, on the public servers, you don't really do the game justice, I think. It's it's a completely different experience, I suppose. It's not the game's fault. You have an awful lot of lag, and I don't mean the odd block lag like you have. Well, you see it all the time on the Minecraft server. I have to double think every time I'm saying that word and get it right. They have block lag, but it's nothing as bad as when you go on a public server that's got 200 people in that particular channel, and it really is, it's just completely a different experience. But I've been watching Hermitcraft, the Minecraft, and I just think my playing style are a little bit less PvP orientated than the people that are occupying the public servers, so that's probably another reason. That is a house. Quite happy with that now. that top piece of glass might have to come out above the doorway. Not sure about that, but let's get rid of these, obscuring the view a little. Have another check. Yep, it's quite a nice look. Like I say, I really didn't want to do too much of the orange, so we'll get some more black glass made. Put that in the roof. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Put another stair in there. And we need to make a door and move our bed. So let's do that as well first. It's quite important. I got into a few scrapes when I went looking for the jungle. Got down to less than 2 hearts a couple of times. I had all these levels on me. Really put me on the seat of my pants. Is that going to be enough? No, is it? No, it's not going to be enough, is it? I'm going to need some more ink sacks. There we go. Make another couple of 8s. The new stained glass really making a difference. It gives you so many more options now when you're building, designing. Need it on my bar first. No, let's build a little scaffold in here so I can reach. Do it in the middle. Now the reason I'm leaving glass in the middle is due to that hole underneath me. If daylight can hit the bedrock like it does there, we'll go down in a minute and we'll have a look, then you don't get the bedrock fog, which is a real pain. I've got some timber here. There's a door. Put it on from the outside, which is habit more than anything. And there we go. Completed house. Hi there. Yeah, I'll go down and we'll I'll explain what I mean about the bedrock fog. So even though it's completely dark up there, you can still see the floor. But for anybody that's played the game, you know once you get down here, the fog, you can just see the particle effects of the fog. Alright, chicken. I knocked one down. But yeah, as long as daylight hits this, you get quite an expanse that you can see clearly. You're not fighting to see what you're doing. Now you can see I've started to rib out this. This is going to be where I strip mine. So I'll just get up there and I'll show you. So this first level, the floor is level 16. And you can see here what happened as I was digging here. I could hear this zombie, and there was a zombie and a spider, and they were down here. So I was digging around thinking, oh, it's just over here, it's just over here. Nope, couldn't find them. This is all where I've dug out dirt and gravel. Nope, couldn't find them. And they were straight down there, and that actually goes down to bedrock in places down there. So that's my progress so far. I've mined up a little bit of that, ready to do some enchanting, and I'm really hoping I've shut my door, or I could be in for a bit of a surprise when I get to the top of here. Plus, I haven't got a sword on me. Have to come up with something a bit more elegant there. Let's get to bed. Keeping our eyes open. And run for it. I've had 3 issues of waking up next to a creeper in just the 3 or 4 hours that I've been on farming these trees. Seem to be clear. So let's move our bed. Going to put it just there. Great. So I'll just go over here. We'll get another vantage point to have a look at the house, see what we think. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That's going to do just fine. It is a starter house. So coming up for next time, I want to make the run. Probably go east. East will be that way. Southeast, south, and then come back from the east. I want my roofed forest, my dark oak, and then I've got all the trees, the whole colour palette available. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that design. It's not too orange. If I wanted something a little redder, I could have used a jungle, but yeah, that will do fine for what we need. So that's the end of another episode. Don't forget to thumbs up or thumbs down. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to. Hopefully now I've got this building out of the way, and the concentration that comes with placing blocks and stops me from talking. Hopefully now I can just get on with designing some farms, something a little bit more permanent than scratches in the ground. Decide what we're going to do with all these. I'd love to have a rainbow room. Rainbow rooms where you get a group of each of the colour sheep. That also gives you some more colours to play with for your designs. I obviously need to get these cows sorted. There's just too many of them now. I'm going to build an enchantment table next time. We'll go down a little bit in here, somewhere quite local, and we'll set up an enchantment table. But that's for next time, so thumbs up or thumbs down, and I'll see you next time.